Hey. So, it's the day. I'm getting my back surgery. L5S5, L5S1, laminectomy and discectomy. But yeah, they're gonna get me. Look at my sexy legs. They're gonna get me all hooked up to things, and I will see you after. Hey, this is what I sound like after surgery because they had a pipe down my throat. But yeah, it took about 4 hours, and right now I'm just came to be after the anesthesia is wearing off a little bit, so I'm just getting the good meds and just recovering. So I will talk to you more soon. Okay, bye. So I finally got a room after like 20 hours waiting in the recovery area, and now I am in my room. Oh, that's my hand. It's so fancy, right? But yeah, that it was crazy because the whole time I'm waiting and for a room to clear up, I was told that there was going to be a room available, and I was next to get a room, and then they just stopped giving out rooms to recovery patient and focused on emergency room. I don't know, but it was trash, right? Breakfast, I'm eating well. I do have a lot of pain in the surgical area, which is to be expected. And I am told to lay flat on my back for 48 hours, just because there might have been a tear in the dura, which is where the spinal column gets its fluid. But yeah, trying to lay flat, trying to recover as best as I can, on some fluid, on some pain medication, but that's usually just making me nauseous. But yeah, that's a little update so far. I'm glad I've just to finally be in a fucking room. I didn't expect them to take 20 plus hours to get me a room, but it is what it is. Last time when I had my neck surgery, woke up literally in a room, but this time it took a little bit longer. But it's a process. It's going. But I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna try and take a little teeny tiny nap if I'm able to. Hey guys, so the time is currently 3 a.m. It is day 2 of staying in bed for 48 hours. I should be cleared to get up and move around 3 p.m. So in about 12 more hours. So I'm excited for that. The pain has been constantly at about a level 7. It comes and goes, to be honest. As soon as I move a little bit, it's like right up to like 8 or 9. But right now it felt pretty stationary. So I'm hoping that everything is gonna be good and I'm gonna be able to go home tomorrow, but we'll see. But right now so today I was able to get some sleep, which I'm super grateful for. But just the pain has been pretty, look at that. They got my tattoo all covered up in whatever this is, Branlo, whatever it's called here. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick update because I couldn't sleep and I was in pain. So I figured, why not talk to you guys? Yeah, I should be on the mend. I'm hoping that, but I'm in pain, and I am trying the best that I can to be positive and try to make the best of the situation, right? So basically, what I was told was that while in surgery, there was a small tear in my dura, which is where the spinal fluid is, pretty much. And I think I mentioned that in the other video too, but I'm just giving a little bit more detail. After that, I was supposed to be flat. However, the first nurse didn't notice that too much. When my food came, I was sitting up like at about a 70-degree angle, but the doctor's note said not to exceed 10 degrees at all, which that's what I'm at right now. And then I couldn't urinate, so I asked him if I could stand up, and he was like, oh, okay, let's try it. So I did manage to stand up and pee, but the second nurse for the day of the surgery caught on to that, and she was like, no, you gotta, you can't stand, you can't get up a little higher. So I've been stuck in the flat position for the last almost 36 hours or so, but we got to make it to 48 and see what the doctor says. Just kind of go from there because I really want my back to heal properly. I don't want there to be any issues, and dura tears are quite common. They can be a little bit more complicated. On the complicated side, I'm glad that they were able to control the tear and make sure that I was good to go. But yeah, anytime I move, even just at the slightest, like it's like being stabbed in the back. A feeling, figuratively, I'm very used to that feeling, but literally, it is awful as well. But it's to be expected. But I'm positive this is going to be helpful. This is going to work because no pain, no gain, right? That's what I hear. But we'll see. Anyways, I will update you once I have more information if I'm leaving or what's going on. But right now the pain is pretty crazy. Like I said, 8 or 7, just regular. But yeah, I'm hoping it subsides with the medication and the stuff. But anyways, I'll see you guys soon. Hello. I just had breakfast. I had eggs, sausage, bacon, oatmeal, and pancakes. So calorie heavy breakfast, but as I mentioned, like right now, the thing is just to heal. So yes, I am consuming a lot more calories than I was when I was on my calorie. I don't know what this is, calorie restriction. But all in all, I'm gonna continue to focus on just eating properly, and then we'll continue on the challenge once I'm able to walk and stuff. Right now, I'm still waiting to be given a go ahead to be able to sit up or stand up and use the bathroom, because I have not been able to do that. 'Cause I refuse to use a bedpan because I've never used it. I tried to YouTube how to use it. It seemed very awkward for everybody involved, so I'm just gonna spare myself and everybody else the trauma of it, right? But yeah, still using painkillers through an IV. That seems to be working a lot better than taking oxycodone or any type of painkillers through the mouth. But we'll see what the doctor says once she's in, and I will be sure to update based on what's been said and what's not, because again, the whole purpose is because a lot of people suffer from back pain. This is my second spinal surgery. First was a cervical fusion. That was because I got hit by a drunk driver. And now this is L5S1 laminectomy and a discectomy because I got hit by someone who was texting and driving. Yay. But it is what it is. We move forward. Everything is an experience and we make the best of it, right? So staying positive, staying positive. But I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. Hey, it is roughly around 1:45 p.m. on the second day of our recovery journey, and pain is still at about a 7. I am trying to get there. I'm gonna be able to get up and sit up and then eventually walk around in about 2 or 3 more hours. So looking forward to that. Hopefully walking around stimulates some of the blood flow and the pain kind of starts subsiding, right? That's what I'm hoping for. But right now I'm waiting on the doctor to change the oral medication, and then eventually we're gonna wean off of the IV medication that they're giving me. So hopefully, tomorrow I'm gonna be released into the wild, aka my home, and I'm looking forward to that, and just trying to get the pain under control, because even the slightest move that I make, like anything low, like upper body is fine, but if I try to shift or turn to my side or try to move my legs, it is like almost like being stabbed in the back, but that's, or not really stabbed, but like slashed, right? Like something's hurting or whatever. So we'll see how it goes. And I'm positive, still keeping positive, and looking forward to the next few steps, which are going to be getting up and walking, sitting up, and having a bowel movement, because I didn't want to use a bedpan. I don't want to traumatize it myself or anybody else with that. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I appreciate y'all support, love, and care. A super big shout out to my dad and my mom for really just being there and checking up on me, and just yeah, I can't wait to get back to my dog. I miss him. I miss Kiba. All right, bye. So I was able to walk down the hall using a walker, which is a good thing. I do feel a lot of pain, like it's like at a level 9 right now, but I was able to walk, right? Which is a good thing, able to get up, sit up a little bit. So there's progress. I didn't get any headaches. I didn't have any nausea, which was the main concern given the complication that I had for the tear in the dura. But all in all, everything is going great. I'm glad that I was able to do that. I didn't have like a POV camera or anything to where I could take you with me for the walk, but you'll have to take my word for it. I was able to walk successfully, so I'm happy at that. It wasn't a long walk. I plan on doing that a few more times today, and the goal is to really like try and get home tomorrow, because I miss my dog. I really do. He's not gonna see this, but I miss him. Hey guys, so today's update is that we are actually going home, but I am a little frustrated just because it's a long drive home, about 30 minutes, and the doctor who overranks all these fucking nurses has already made it clear that, okay, well, yeah, you can have the pain medication on the way home. However, one particular nurse, there's always one in the fucking group that is getting in the way, saying, oh, well, that's not protocol, that's not what we do, this, that, and the third. But bitch, the doctor said that it was okay, so shut the fuck up. But yeah, I mean, the pain is still at a level 10, 9. Like, anytime I move, I've been getting up to go pee, I've been walking around. I have been tough. I am continuing to be tough. I will continue with this update.
You okay?
Hey. Yeah, sorry, the nurse came in to check on me. But in the meantime, I'm going to be speaking to the charge nurse, trying to figure out why there is an issue, even though the doctor said one thing, but you're saying something entirely different. The whole thing I'm trying to do is that by the time that I leave here and I have to sit in the passenger seat to drive home, I'm not going to be in excruciating pain, just because given the fact that I'm being released or discharged from the hospital at a pain level of 8 or 7. It hasn't really come down since a 7, unless I'm asleep. So that is where I'm at, and that's where my frustration is kind of stemming from. But we'll see what they're gonna do. It honestly just sounded like the lady was trying to get me out of the room, saying things like, okay, well, let's set up your ride now, so we can, I can have you out of here in the next 5-10 minutes. Like, bitch, I want to be in a fucking comfortable position before I can leave. Like, why are you rushing me out? I'm not even at a pain level where I can, feel comfortable. I'm still getting up and walking and doing things while it's uncomfortable, because I know that's what I need to do for my healing. But that's just absurd that, one, they took 20 hours to get me in a fucking room anyways, and then second, she is going against what the doctor has ordered, and most of all trying to rush me out. Like, no, you're not gonna fucking rush me out. So I will be back with the updates. So after talking to the charge nurse, of course he sees what I was saying, that hey, It's a long drive home. I don't want to be in pain. If I'm regular, there's something on my nose. If I'm regularly on a pain level of like 7 or 8, I can't imagine how my body will react to a pothole or, infractions in the road. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go with the plan that the doctor laid out, not the nurse. I don't know who the fuck that nurse was or why she thought she could butt into my case and try to manage my pain. Like, how are you going to tell me what my pain is, or how are you going to try to dictate when and how I'm going to exit the facility? Like, come on, get the fuck out of here. But anyways, that's taken care of. I am going to be able to get the medicine that I need, so I'll be a little bit more comfortable while riding home. And of course, I'll make an update once I am home. And I'm just waiting on my dad to come, and I'm also waiting on dinner, and of course that last dose of medicine, and then we will sail home. That's it. I did walk a little bit today. It was painful. I've been getting up to go to the bathroom instead of using a urinal, so that's also a plus. But like I said, it's a process. The pain level is still at about 7 or 8. After I'm done walking, it shoots up to about a 10 at times. But I'm being told that with the next few days coming up, it's going to keep getting better and better, and I am hopeful and I'm positive, because I'm not feeling that nerve pain that I was feeling. Right now it's just more so like a incision pain or like a muscular pain that I feel in my spine, if that makes sense. But that's where we're at. I am gonna go ahead and update you guys in a little bit. Thanks for following along on the journey. If you're new here, subscribe. If you're old here, I appreciate you being here since day one. We go back. But yeah, that's about it. I'll talk to you soon. All right, bye. Hey guys, just want to let you know, made it back home safely. The drive was absolutely painful, even though I was able to get the medication that I requested, which I mentioned a little bit earlier, with them not wanting to give it to me, like even though the doctor approved it, but they were able to, because of course that's what I needed, that's what I required. Finally back home. The best part of being home was getting to see my dog. He's super excited, and just, he was over the moon, pun intended. But I absolutely am grateful to be home. 4 days later, it should have been quick in and out. Most people get out the same day. Mine took four days because there was, as I mentioned, a complication. But these things happen, so you got to make the best of it. You got to stay positive, and praying and having patience helps. But I am grateful for having a great doctor, a supportive staff that was able to see me heal, and I'm grateful to be home. The goal today is going to be, we're sitting down for right now, and the pain is at about like a 9, 8, 9, to go upstairs, take my medication, and finally get some good sleep in my own bed, which is comfier than the hospital bed. But we'll see. I'll keep updating you as I keep healing. Any pains or anything that I need to update you all on, I will. But for now, this is going to be it. I'm glad to be home. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your love. I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.